Good morning, everyone. Well, we got a little rain, but let's see how wet the fields are. Come along for the ride. We are heading out to the fields right now to take a look at how wet it actually is. I know it's definitely too wet to be working ground and too wet to plant, but we have a lot of rock bucketing that needs to be done, and we've got some few trees that need to be trimmed. So I want to take a look to see if maybe we can get in there and rock bucket and trim some trees without, sinking up to knee-deep mud. So let's go take a look at that and see what we can do today, if anything. I am thinking that the fields are too wet to even rock bucket. Garbage. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. Whew! Almost had to put it in four-wheel drive. As I'm driving around looking at our fields, they are pretty muddy, that's for sure. We will definitely be not doing anything today. They're not talking rain for the next 2 or 3 days, so I'm thinking tomorrow I should be able to start rock bucketing and cutting trees, and hopefully Tuesday we might be able to get back in these fields on Tuesday, but we'll see. We do both sides of this road all the way down this road. I think this road's 2 or 3 miles long, and we do both sides of the road all the way. And these are the fields that are pretty much left to farm, to plant. We've got, I think we have 600 acres down in this area that is left to do, and the rain we got definitely slowed us down, but that's all right. We'll keep searching for dry ground. I got a feeling I took yesterday off because of the rain. I got a feeling I'm going to be taking today off because of the rain as well. And then hopefully tomorrow I can start running the rock bucket and chainsawing. So I think I'm just going to end it here today. We'll pick it up again tomorrow where we left off. You guys have a great day. Well, good morning, Monday morning. Yeah, that's what today is. I've got the chainsaw, gas, oil, even got the pole saw put in the rock bucket. I'm going to take the rock bucket. I'm going to go down and start picking rocks, trimming some trees, kind of go from there. We have a few trees that are down on one of the farms in Holly. I think there's 3 of them down that need to be cut and moved. We've got some of the branches have started to overgrown into the field. We need to trim them back because they're starting to hit the cabs cabs of the tractors. So we need to trim those back, and we have a lot of rocks down there. Holly is kind of known for the gravel pit, I guess. There's rocks everywhere, but every farmer deals with rocks. It just gets frustrating because it doesn't matter how well you pick a field, how much time you spend picking the field. Every year those rocks keep coming up. But it's the nature of the beast. It's got to be done, so we got to do it. It's one of the most hated jobs on the farm is picking rocks. But like I said, it needs to be done. So let's go pick some rocks. Okay, I got some of the trees trimmed, and now it's time to start doing some rock bucketing. I'm going to kind of show you these rocks right here. These are about the size we're looking for. We're looking for just what we call machine busters. There's a ton of rocks, as you can see. But stuff like that, I'm not worried about. I'm picking rocks that will break machinery. The little things like that, they're a pain in the butt to deal with, but there's not enough hours in the day, days in the month, and months in the years to pick every single rock out here. So we got to kind of pick and choose what we get, I guess is the best way to describe it. So I'm going to put you guys on the magnet mount and kind of show you how the rock bucket works. I guess a tutorial, or I don't know really a tutorial, but it's a little preview on how this rock bucket works. You just go in, scoop the rocks up, shake it a little bit, dirt falls through, rocks stay in the bucket. It works pretty good. We've had this bucket for 10 years now, I think it is. And as you can see, it's bent. We've picked some pretty large rocks with this thing. I think it was last year, 2 years ago, I was picking one rock. It was up out of the ground just a little bit, and I was like, oh, so I'm going along, and I hit that thing. Wow, it stopped the tractor dead in its tracks. I lunged forward, hit my chest on the steering wheel. I left a bruise on my chest from the steering wheel. We ended up having to get a bigger loader out there to dig the rock out. The rock was bigger than the rock bucket itself. It was literally an iceberg. It was just the tip of it sticking out of the ground, so it looked like a normal rock, and when I went to hit it, whew, it was bad. So there you go, a little knowledge on how a rock bucket works. Well, these are the 2 down trees that I brought the chainsaw all the way over here for. I gotta cut that one up and cut this one up, and I think I'm gonna trim that bush just a little bit, and that way we can get a little farther down in here when we work ground. But yeah, this is the whole reason I brought the chainsaw down here for. Everything else I just been using the handsaw trimming up. I guess might as well get after it. As I was cutting trees here, I walked down by, this is like a pond here, that tree uprooted and whatever, and I was dragging some of the branches down, and I saw this little guy. He's a I'm guessing is a stillborn. It's a shame. He's a cute little guy, but the rigor mortis hasn't set in, so I'm thinking it was born this morning and he didn't make it. You guys hear the squeak? It's driving me nuts. It's been doing it all day today, and I can't figure out what's squeaking. It's all I've been hearing all day today. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I just figured it out. It's the window. It's the seal on the window. See? It went away. Garbage. I wonder if I put a little WD-40 on that seal if it stops squeaking. I don't know. I might have to Google it or YouTube it. Well guys, I think I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna be in the field and start working some ground again and get some planting done before this next rain comes. You guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later.